Last updated Jan 18, 2018 3:38 p.m. EST. The 17-year-old girl who officials said escaped captivity from her parents' house in Southern California over the weekend spent more than 2 years working on the plan with her siblings, a prosecutor said Thursday. When the teen fled the house on Sunday, one of her 12 siblings accompanied her but became frightened and went back into the house in Perris, California, Riverside County District Attorney Mike Heastron said at a press conference. Parents David Allen Turpin, 57, and Louisanna Turpin, 49, have been charged with committing years of torture and abuse against the 13 malnourished children and could face up to life in prison. The two are scheduled to make their first court appearance later in the day. Authorities say the situation came to light early Sunday when the 17-year-old girl climbed out a window of their home, called 911 and showed deputies photos that substantiated her story. Deputies found some of the children chained to furniture when they entered. Heastron said that over the years the siblings were first tied up with ropes. Chains and padlocks were then used when one of the siblings learned how to get out of the ropes. One victim at one point was tied up and hag-tied, Heastron said. These punishments would last for weeks or even months at a time. When officers arrived at the house on Sunday, evidence suggests that 3 of the siblings were in chains, Heastron said. The couple was able to get 2 of the siblings out of their chains before officers went inside. An 11 and 14-year-old were unchained as the police stood at the door while a 22-year-old remained chained to a bed when the police entered the home, Heastron said. The couple would also frequently beat and strangle the siblings as punishment, he said. One of the reasons for the punishments were if the children were found to wash their hands above the wrist area, they were accused of playing in the water, and they would be chained up, Heastron said. None of the siblings were allowed to shower more than once a year, he said. All of the siblings were found to be severely malnourished, Heastron said. A 29-year-old woman weighs 82 pounds, and a 12-year-old weighs as much as an average 7-year-old. Several have cognitive impairment and nerve damage. None of the siblings have seen a doctor in more than 4 years, and none have ever seen a dentist, Heastron said. When authorities asked the 17-year-old whether there were any pills or medication inside the house, she didn't know what those were. The couple would apparently buy food for themselves and then let the siblings look at it but not eat it, Heastron said. They would buy food, including pies, apple pies, pumpkin pies, leave it on the counter, let the children look at it but not eat the food, Heastron said.